Hello, Bond fans, and welcome to this audio fan commentary on The Man with the Golden Gun, the second Roger Moore Bond movie, and I believe the 10th Bond movie, or is it the ninth?
Yeah, it's a ninth. Yeah.
The ninth Bond movie in the official series, starring Roger Moore in his second film. So yeah, I'm joined today once again by Jack, and we're going to be commentating on this one. So, Jack, anything you want to say before we start?
No, not really. Just that we're doing this reaction the same day as the live reveal was announced.
If you can call it that.
Yeah, and
Live.
and this is the last Roger Moore one we're commentating on, I think.
Yeah, we've done all of the other Roger Moore films. Once again, this is not for financial gain or profit or anything else. We're just doing this for fun. We're not showing the picture for legal reasons. So if you have a DVD or Blu-ray of this film, put your timestamp to 0. When we press play, you press play, and you can follow along with us, or you can just listen to us. It's up to you. You don't have to do it that way. But yeah, so ready, Jackie?
Yes, Mr. Bond.
You want to do the countdown?
Yeah, sure. 3, 2, 1, go.
Playing.
Leo the Lion.
Hello, Leo, my old friend. I've come to fuck with you again.
Oh, bit of bestial filth.
United Artists. Aren't they involved in the endorsement for Bond 25?
It might be, yeah.
Da-dum, da-dum.
I love this gun barrel.
Oh yeah, great pose from Roger Moore. And you know what's interesting? This film, we still have the anamorphic aspect ratio, which is a bit strange, but there you go.
Yeah, instead of widescreen.
Yeah.
It's full screen instead of widescreen, yeah.
I wonder if Bond 25 will have the gun barrel and then open up with the circle.
That would be cool.
Yeah. At least then Calvin Dyson won't complain.
Yeah. I love this location, by the way. It's great. Thailand or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, here we are, the main villain of our story. Francisco Scaramanga, played by Sir Christopher Lee.
Got 3 nipples.
3 nipples. Is it an interesting character trait, isn't it? The 3rd nipple.
Yeah. Morab's looking very sexy in this film.
Yeah, I was going to say, actually, yeah, this is actually, not a lot of people remember that she's in 2 Bond movies. She's in this one and in Octopussy. And it's actually, you don't notice it too much. She's a lot younger here, and yet she's older the other one, and it works for both.
I love Nick Nack. Great character.
Nick Nack is one of the best henchmen, I think, actually. He's quite funny, I think.
And that's the same actor from Diamonds Are Forever.
I didn't know there was a pool down there.
I wonder if he's the same character. That would be interesting.
Yeah, I did wonder that, because he does wear that. I think he wears that exact suit, doesn't he, in Diamonds Are Forever?
Yeah.
I love Scaramanga's house.
I love Christopher Lee's Scaramanga. He's definitely one of the best Bond villains.
I mean, Ken Adam consistently outdoes himself. I mean, the set is so good. It's just unprecedented how good it is. Especially in the funhouse, Scaramanga's funhouse.
Yeah, I love that.
That's really cool.
Love the location for this as well, Thailand or whatever it is, or no, it's not Thailand. Maybe it is Thailand. I know. I think it's off the coast of Mackay or Thailand or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I've not seen this one for a while, to be fair, so I can't remember it too much.
Yeah. Yeah, this is Guy Hamilton's 4th and last Bond film he directed.
It's weird. He directed quite a few Bond movies, but obviously they were spread out, weren't they? They weren't all like 4 consecutive films like John Glenn.
Yeah, he did. Actually, he did Goldfinger, and then he did 3 in a row. We did Diamonds Are Forever, Live and Let Die, and Man's Golden Gun.
Oh yeah. And actually, yeah, John Glenn did 5, didn't he? Did Your Eyes Only, obviously, View to Kill, Living Daylights, License to Kill, didn't he?
Yeah. This film gets a lot of negative reviews from Bond fans. A lot of them say it's one of the worst Bond films, but I have to disagree. I think it's really underrated. I think it's definitely a lot better than its reputation, like that it's given. You know.
I love the lighting in all these scenes.
Yeah, I love this scene. This is great.
Very tense opening sequence.
Guy Hamilton's a great director. He also directed Evil Under the Sun. Quite good Poirot film.
Yeah.
You'd have to try better, monsieur.
You big bully.
I love Scarman's Funhouse. It's a great set.
Look at that. That's just really weird.
Yeah. Looks absolutely great in Blu-ray.
I was going to say, I'm surprised how well it's held up. I've not watched this for a while, but it's so detailed.
Yeah. Funnily enough, that's Roger Moore as the cowboy, I think. Yeah, it's the Roger Moore waxwork as the cowboy.
It does look like it, doesn't it?
It is, just with the mustache added and the costume changed.
I don't like saloon version of the actual Man with the Golden Gun song that was just playing. That was quite good.
Yeah, that's good. I know it's a gangster era, like the 30s, 40s.
Yeah. At least back then we didn't have the Last Chance Saloon song.
Yeah. One thing I will say, that waxwork, it's so obvious that it's a human because he's blinking when he's firing the gun.
I was going to say, yeah, you're right.
I do like that line though. Hey Al, don't hold it against me, Al Capone. I think he was a perfect choice for a Bond villain, Christopher Lee, because he's known for playing villains. He's very tall and imposing, and he was also the cousin of Ian Fleming, so why not?
Yeah. It's weird, actually, how young he looks in this film.
Yeah, I think he was in his 50s or whatever when he made this. I think he was slightly
He managed
older.
to live, like...
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry. He managed to live quite a long life. I think he was, 94 or something when he passed away?
I think he was 91.
91. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
I love the Scaramanga gun. It's made out of a matchbox, a lighter, cufflink, and a pen. It's just great. And a cigarette box as well, I think.
It's so simple, but it works really effectively.
Yeah, I like the way it's made out of all the different parts, like the pen, the cigarette box, the lighter, the cufflink. This is a really tension-filled scene. Oh shit!
Oh, nice. It's that wax figure of Bond.
Is that a waxwork or is that Roger Moore standing still pretending to be a waxwork?
No, it is actually a. I think it was actually like a doll, a life-size wax doll. Yeah. You know,
I love this theme.
One of my favourite Bond themes, Man with the Golden Gun.
I don't understand why people don't like it.
He has a powerful weapon. Charges 1,000,000 shots. Assassin, second to none. The man with the golden gun. It's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, the title sequence, I'm not sure about. I can't really remember it too much, but
I think it's good. I like the water effect.
Yeah, and it's just kind of like the women.
I don't understand why some people don't like it. Like John Barry said he was kind of embarrassed by the score for this film and the song, and I'm like, why? It's song's great.
Yeah. It may not be the best, but it's pretty good.
Yeah. I agree, it's one of my favorite Bond songs.
I love this bit in the middle where we get all like slow. Back. Lulu really belts it out.
Yeah.
Shall see.
I love this bit with the fire.
Love is required whenever he's hired. I care. I mean, the title sequence doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it's a nice looking title sequence. But yeah,
Rami Malek was saying this was one of his favorite Bond films on Good Morning America.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd call it one of the best title sequences. It's good, like the water effect.
I think it's a pretty good title sequence.
Yeah. I wouldn't put it in the top 10, but it's good.
Also, this is the last one with Harry Saltzman as producer.
Oh yeah, because I think this was at a time when they weren't really getting on, were they?
They fell out, and then he dropped out as a producer. And then I think it was 3 years between this and The Spy Loved Me, and I think they were concerned that the series might not go on because Harry Saltzman dropped out as a producer.
Yeah. Didn't Michael G. Wilson come in at that point?
I think so. I don't know.
Because he's been producing these movies for a long time.
Yeah. How old is he now?
How old is Michael G. Wilson?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I imagine he's probably in his 70s or.
Yeah. A producer recently who greenlit Bond died, which was kind of a shame.
Roger Moore, once again, as his usual smooth self.
Yeah. Still can't believe it's been 2 years since he's passed away. It doesn't feel that long ago.
Yeah, I really want Bond 25 to have a tribute to him. Even if it's like in the movie, just a little nod, a nod to him would be great.
I agree. I love that line. He's like, jealous husbands. Humiliated tailors. It's like, who would pay to have me killed? I love Bernard Lee as M because he's just so sarcastic in a role.
Yeah, he's quite straight-faced.
Yeah.
I think Robert Brown for me is just kind of trying to be a Bernard Lee impersonator. It's just kind of boring, the role for me anyway.
I think the recent M with Ray Fiennes and Judi Dench before him have been really great.
Yes, yeah, I agree with that. Judi Dench, I think, has been fantastic. Ray Fiennes, I think, will grow to be brilliant. He just needs more movies.
Yeah.
Technically, Skyfall wasn't really. He only became M at the very end. So Spectre has kind of been his only film, technically, as M.
I think Roger Moore's really good in this film. He's a lot more like serious and intense in this film. I think Alan said that in his review. I have to disagree with Alan though. He said that Roger Moore goes back to being wooden again in The Spy Loved Me. I have to disagree with that, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think Roger Moore is good in all the films he's in.
Yeah.
But this is one where they do try and make him a little bit more serious. Especially, they try and toughen him up when he's interrogating Andrea, I think her name is. Is it Andrea? Yeah.
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 I guess you could say it's a bit more like Connery's Bond in this, or Craig's Bond.
Yeah. Well, as long as he's not like lasing me, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jack, just bear me 1 second. I'm getting a call, but keep playing.
I think Roger Moore works really well for Lois Maxwell. I mean, I think they knew each other because they both went to the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art together. I mean, I think she works well. She works well with Connery and Moore.
Why wasn't Scaramanga confirmed as killer? Because they couldn't find the bullet.
Darling. That's a great scene. Oh. This is a very interesting scene here. It's interesting this film's 45 years old this year. I like the locations in this film as well. They're very good. Very good locations. We've got this belly dancer. I don't know where this is set. Like, it looks like it's in the Middle East or something with all the guys with headdresses and stuff. It's a shame Roger Moore is no longer with us, but he'll always.
My name is Bond. James.
I love this scene. My name is Bond. James Bond. I'm saying he's maybe the smoothest Bond. Well, I don't know.
I believe we had a mutual friend, Bill Fairbanks. Fairbanks? Yes.
Tell this actress is dubbed.
With him. When he was rather rudely interrupted. Memory Bill. What a terrible night. I will never forget it. Did you see your shot? No, I was in his house.
And what I love about Roger Moore is just the quintessential English gentleman. Like, that's probably why it's my favorite Bond. He's just got a sort of dry wit, and he's just got a charm and a wit to him, and to me, like, I mean, I think adding humor to Bond, isn't necessarily a bad thing. I think it can be a very good thing when it's done well. I mean, there are times when, it's done badly, like Die Another Day, where it goes too over the top. But when it's done well, it's done very well, I think, in my opinion. Take her lucky charm away. To be honest, I'd rather stay with her than go after the golden bullet. Oh. You really do have a magnificent abdomen. I like the soundtrack for this, John Barry. I think they did a really good soundtrack. I think it's John Barry anyway. I think Roger Moore could be quite good in the action scenes, you know, when he needs to be. I mean, he was great in The Persuaders and The Saint. That's a pretty good action scene, in my opinion. And I mean, people say, you know, Roger Moore isn't tough as Bond. Well, he's tough when he needs to be, you know. I love that line, not from where I'm standing.
Sorry about that, Jack.
That's all right. You missed the line, you know. It's like, I lost my charm. Not from where I'm standing.
Oh, good old Desmond Llewellyn. That's cute.
Yeah.
I wonder if Q Branch are going to get a new lab like in the next film, because they've been underground for 2 films already. Or do you think they'll stay there?
Don't know. I was gonna say that it's interesting why we didn't see Q in Live and Let Die.
Yeah, I don't think we did. Yeah.
I think it's the only film out of the ones with Desmond. Well, out of the ones from the 60s up to the 90s where Desmond Llewellyn wasn't in it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can't think of any others that he's not in. Oh, obviously, I mean, I don't think he's in Doctor No, is he?
Oh yeah, I think you're right about that. Yeah. Oh no, he's not for Much of Love either.
Oh yes, there's only 3 that he's not in.
Boom,
It's like up to the 90s. Macau. I believe the only other film where we went to Macau was Skyfall.
Yeah.
But it was just a casino. It wasn't the town or anything.
I've never been to Macau, but I've been to a restaurant called the Macau.
Any good?
Great, yeah, great Chinese food.
Bizarre.
Bit of what you said, bizarre. Well.
Nice delivery. I like that person. My name is Bond. James Bond.
Yeah. I love the way they go back to eating their noodles as soon as he goes away.
This is also quite an iconic scene when he's got the gun and he says, "Oh, I made it precisely as your groin. Now speak the whole, forever hold your peace."
You imagine if he said, "Oh, speak or forever hold your penis."
Should include that line somewhere in the new sketch. Rambo.
That'd be funny. Oh, Bond could be pointing a gun at Rambo's crotch.
Actually, yeah, Connery could have a gun pointing at him, and when he's holding the baby, like, let him go. Speak now, or forever hold your penis. Yeah, that would work, I think. It's interesting that Bond is technically a victim in this one. He's being he's a target. Um, he's being hunted, and there's a sense of like fear, I suppose, because there's this hitman who's after him. And he's trying to kind of like follow the trail, go back. So there's a lot more stake, I think, than there was in Live and Let Die. So
Yeah.
I do think Live and Let Die is the better film.
Well, I agree with that. Yeah, Live and Let Die is one of my favorite Bond films.
Ingenious.
I think it's my brother's favorite Bond film. I don't know if it is anymore, but I think it is still. I love this scene. So speak now or forever hold your peace.
I think Roger Moore's great. I don't see what the issue is with his performance in this film.
I don't think many people complain about it.
Well, Calvin Dyson did.
Oh, I don't see the problem, to be honest. But yeah, I think he's great here. I don't think he ever gives a bad performance as Bond in any of the films he did.
And I'm surprised actually that this isn't one that I go back to quite a bit. I think it's quite a fun film.
Yeah. I used to love it when I was younger. It used to be one of my favorite Bond films. I think it's my brother's favorite because he likes Scaramanga and the Golden Gun itself. You know.
Yeah, as you said earlier, the design of the gun itself is really. It's surprising how simple it is, but it works. It looks really clever.
I've actually held a toy version of that. It's quite cool. Yeah, it's interesting that Maud Adams would return twice to the franchise as a different character.
Yeah. Which one do you think she's better as, Andrea or Octopussy?
I think she's great as both, but maybe she's better at Octopussy because she gets more to doing that.
Yeah, I think her character there is a match for Roger Moore's Bond at that time.
I don't think that ship's there anymore. I think it was destroyed years ago.
That's a shame. Hydrofoil.
I kind of like the Asian setting for this because you don't really go to China in many Bond films.
No, the only other film, I know Skyfall, you went to Shanghai, and obviously, like, You Only Live Twice, I went to Japan, but I don't think like China's been a location that they visited properly, have they?
No.
Oh wait, Tomorrow Never Dies, Where You Live.
I suppose, but they weren't really in China, were they? Or
I think they were.
oh, yeah.
Or
I
it was
like
China or Japan.
I like Goodnight as a character.
Yeah, Britt Eklund. Yeah, I mean, my God, she is gorgeous. She is stunning. But I mean, maybe her character's not the sharpest tool in the shed, but you know, that doesn't matter too much. It's okay to have a Bond girl that's a little bit of a bimbo at times.
Yeah, she's actually married to Peter Sellers in. She was actually married to Peter Sellers, who played Clouseau in the Pink Panther films.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Is this her
What do they call
voice
Mary?
she dubbed over in this film?
I actually don't know. I never read up on that.
Yes, you bloody well would. Bloody well would.
Good night.
I like Roger Moore's
Roger
outfits in the Bond films. He's always looking quite good in his outfits.
very dapper. Oh, Ken Adam, that man deserves an award for every film. The design is just too good to be true.
I laugh if this wasn't a set they actually filmed in a hotel. Yeah, I like the score here by John Barry. It's very good. Ooh.
Taking a shower.
No, if this was Daniel Craig, he would be joining her in the shower.
Just go straight in. Yeah, I like you better without your Beretta.
Yeah. Roger Moore's more, you know, his Bond's more of a consent guy. Lol.
Still, I mean, he is kind of perving on her. You know.
That's true, yeah. Well.
Oh, water pistol.
Well, who wouldn't want a pet perv in Maud Adams? Lol.
True. She has a gorgeous body, to be fair.
Ow!
Put your hands up and get out of here. Hands up and get out of here.
This is quite a brutal moment, I think, actually, when he interrogates her, doesn't he?
Apparently, Roger Moore didn't really like filming that scene, but I think it's a good scene nonetheless. You know, it shows his Bond can be quite, you know, intense when he needs to be. You know.
Yeah, I mean, in this film, I mean, it makes sense because Bond is worried. I mean, his life is on the line. He's, you know, he's kind of he's trying to keep it together. So there's going to be times when he can't always contain his anger, you know, and he's just taking it out on her. But again, it was a very sexist.
Well, I don't think he's being sexist. I mean, he wants information. You know, I mean, what's he supposed to do? Like, you know, let her shoot him?
Yeah. It's not really that bad. He's just kind of, you know, he just kind of pins her down to the bed. You know, it's not like he aggressively slaps her or anything. You know, it's quite tame actually. Thinking about it now.
But he's not being sexist. I mean, he's just trying to get info off her. You know, he can't be, you know, nice to her.
Yeah. In his, you know, it's in his character. He's meant to be sort of a tough guy at times. I mean, well, especially when it comes to BB. If your eyes only.
He's a bit of a thug, Bond.
Especially the Dalton and Craig incarnations.
Yeah. To just replace Daniel Craig, just, you know, have on screen thug life.
If it was Daniel Craig in the scene, he'd throw her around. He'd probably chuck her out the window as well.
Stick blades on her back. Oh wait, shit, she's dead.
We'd get the rope out and just whack her.
It's a pretty good though for Roger Moore. I mean, he acts pretty well in the scene. You know, he does the intense stuff well.
It's a well-directed scene. It's a great moment.
I mean, I think he does the comedy stuff and the intense stuff well when he needs to. You know.
So I'll tell you what you're going to do, Miss Anders.
He's definitely probably the smoothest of all the Bonds.
Well, I don't know. Maybe Brosnan is. I would say maybe Brosnan's a bit too smooth, but I don't know. I mean, Roger Moore kind of doubted his abilities as an actor, but I think he's a pretty good actor, you know.
Yeah, he was very self-deprecating. He just wanted to be known as a great actor, and he didn't believe that he was very good in his films. I think he's very sensitive, and the critics did often criticize him, and he took that to heart. Oh,
He bought himself.
how much she's getting paid.
I didn't know they had places like that where they would make you drinks. Lol. While stripping.
It's a, well, strip bar, strip club, I suppose. I don't really know.
One actually gonna put her panties in the drink.
Yeah. Need to change.
Rolex, there you go, Rolex, not Omega.
Oh yes, yeah. All the old films, it was Rolex, and when it came to Daniel Craig, it was Omega.
I think for the next Bond they should go back to Rolex.
Yeah. This is a really creepy scene. He's like kissing her, and then he's like running the gun down her body.
Yeah, she's basically his, trophy wife or girlfriend, whatever,
Sugar mommy.
Knick knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone.
I saw my game rolling home. I should have played that song when Nick Nack came on screen.
Probably be a bit cheesy, but yeah.
Well, it would work for the Roger Moore movies, I suppose.
Yeah.
Nick Nack.
Well, at least you don't have Tarzan in this one. God.
I know the pacing is a little bit slow, but I think it's picking up a little bit now.
I don't think it's too bad so far. I like this scene where you think he's going to kill Bond, but he kills the other guy.
That shot is really good with the gun, the close up of the gun.
Yeah. Oh shit. Bond's on the ball.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
Oh fuck. Was this guy in another Bond film? Like, his face looks familiar.
I don't know. Is he the guy that was Chuck Lee in The View to a Kill?
No, it's not him.
Anything you have to say, you can say at the station.
My name's Bond. James Bond.
See you right then.
Quite like the soundtrack here.
I prefer this soundtrack to the Diamonds Are Forever one.
Yeah. Although saying that, John Barry, it's a shame that he didn't do any soundtracks after Living Daylights, because he only died in 2011, so he could have done the Brosnan ones and a couple of the Craig ones, but kind of
Well, I reckon if he'd have lived into 2012, they might have asked him to do Skyfall's one.
Yeah.
But I was still very happy with the Thomas Newman score for Skyfall.
Yeah. Some people aren't a fan of Thomas Newman, but I enjoy him as a composer,
I mean, his scores are very similar, like the Skyfall and Spectre one, but it works, I think.
As long as the soundtrack for the new one's a lot different, then I'll be happy. This is a weird scene, the way she's kind of, basically pointing a gun at her and caressing her with the gun. It's just fucking weird. He is a weirdo, Scaramanga. I like the look on his face, like he's pissed off that she's not liking it, It's like, why would she like it? You're pointing a gun at her, you know.
Makes you think, yeah, this guy is an absolute freak.
Yeah. I mean, what guy gets out a gun to, you know?
Hello, rooms over there. We're going to the new territories. The new territories.
I think the last act of this film is set completely in Scaramanga's house, isn't it?
Yeah, his lair, yeah, his island. Yeah. I mean, for me, Guy Hamilton's the best director after Mendes.
Yeah. I mean, Guy Hamilton, you know, he essentially perfected the formula with Goldfinger.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sad that he didn't direct Thunderball, because he would have made a much better movie.
Yeah. I mean, Goldfinger's a great film. Live and Let Die is a great film. Diamonds Are Forever, while I know some people like don't like it, I enjoy it. You know, it's my first Bond film. And I think this is a good one as well, you know.
Yeah.
And there's some people I've seen, like, I saw one person's review of this, and they said it's ridiculous that they have this MI6 base in this sunken ship. But if you think about it, it's not that ridiculous, because my dad told me that there was British army soldiers in the roof of a school listening in for intelligence. So,
Yeah.
no, it's not that ridiculous. Like, MI6 would do something like this. They'll basically hide anywhere to get any, you know, information.
I mean, it's interesting how they've got the interior of the ship is designed. You know, everything looks slanted and it's a bit weird.
Yeah.
If I could talk with the animals, run.
Missing the solar energy expert.
Bit of a dick thing to say to Bond. It wasn't his fault that your guy got killed.
Yeah, it's charming.
Yeah.
Although it's not as much of a dick move as License to Kill.
Yeah.
Too many people.
Well, M's just a complete knob in that film. I think this plot sort of has to deal with the energy, like, crisis back in England at the time. Mm. Oh shit! I know who this actor is.
Oh, what's he been in?
It's in Death Wish 4.
Of all the films.
Yeah. He got killed in that. I do like the whole Scaramanga plot in this one. Like, I mean, I think Christopher Lee's like, I couldn't imagine Christopher Lee as Scaramanga with any other Bond. Like, you know, I couldn't imagine him with Sean Connery because I mean, Roger Moore and Christopher Lee are about the same height. They're both sort of English gentlemen, sort of. You know, I mean, they work perfectly together. You know, in this film.
Yeah, it would be weird to imagine Scaramanga up against Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, just wouldn't work. Or even Timothy Dalton would be weird as well.
Francisco Scaramanga.
I do kind of like the McCoy setting for this one.
And it's visually quite nice.
Yeah.
I've seen this for quite a couple of years or so. I've watched it.
Yeah. I don't know where I'd put this in the re-ranking once Bond 25 comes out.
I would guesstimate and put it probably about in the middle somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, without kind of looking at all the movies and judging it there, it's sort of hard to rank them.
Yeah. Opinions change a lot on the Bond series for me because there's so many of them, and rewatching them many times, you sort of have a different opinion on them.
Yeah, definitely. This scene reminds me a little bit of You Only Live Twice. Bonda's hiding away.
Well, because it's Asian people. Chew me. Lol. Fanny's eye.
He's still the same person that he always was.
I will have you.
The three nipples. It's interesting that he already knows that he's not Scaramanga, but he still talks to him.
Yeah, I guess the nipple kind of made him think otherwise.
You'd think he just killed Bond.
Yeah, I guess he's an idiot.
Yeah. I suppose Scaramanga wants Bond for himself. That's why he doesn't kill him. I like the way he's kind of, his ego's hurt a bit. He's like, there have been many people who haven't heard of Bond.
The man's a menace, he knows something. Are you suggesting I invest another million to remove him? That's up to you. I will give it some thought.
Invested $1 million to remove Bond. Fuck.
I'll be delighted. I no problem. Think more.
See, wouldn't want to be ya.
See, you wouldn't want to be you.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me yourself. He invited me to dinner. He must have found me quite titillation.
It's meant to be a titillating.
Yeah. Not a bad joke. That's Scaramanga.
He knows.
I like his outfit, the sort of white outfit. It's quite cool.
Yeah. He's obviously very wealthy.
Garamanga will shorten it for you.
I'll get the call. Good night. You know I'd much rather have dinner.
Good night.
I think Goodnight's my favorite. Is my brother's favorite Bond girl.
Well, good night.
Yeah,
Oh, surprising choice.
he finds her very attractive.
Who wouldn't?
Oh yeah, the two Japanese or Chinese sisters. That's interesting. Well, I can't believe she'd actually think that Bond would like fuck them. They're like too young for him.
Even Bond has standards.
Yeah, he's not a paedophile.
God no.
I like his white tux in this. It's quite good.
He goes. A lot of this film is just Bond, really, on his own.
It's interesting that Roger Moore, I think apart from Live and Let Die, he never really encounters Felix Leiter.
Yeah. Oh, this is weird. Really is a madhouse.
It's weird that apart from Jeffrey Wright and David Hedison, every film that Felix is in, they replaced him.
For one reason or another.
The worst Felix has to be the one from Living Daylights. I mean, just shit.
The sumo wrestlers.
Super duper sumos. Boom, 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 boom. I used to watch that show, Super Duper Sumos.
I've never heard of it.
Gluteus Maximus! Stop hugging him.
Yeah. Come on. Give me a hug. Oh.
Pulling on his nappy.
Oh.
Huh.
Grab his ass.
I think he's tightening it around his bollocks. Oh.
Big pack.
Give a dog a bone. I think that actor was on like a show called Pleasure Island or whatever with Ricardo Montalban, who played Khan in Star Trek 2.
Oh yeah, Ricardo Montalban. Great actor. Very good actor.
Yeah, they were both in a show together at around this time or after this, like Fantasy Island, I think that's what it was called. Yeah.
The music's nice. The incidental score is very good.
Definitely heaven. Lol.
Oh yeah, there's this bit when he's training them.
I have to say, Roger Moore kept pretty fit for most of his Bond films. I mean, he was like 46 here. He doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, the karate school.
I never did karate. Like, was it any good?
Well, I never did it either. I did fencing, but that was it.
This is going to be interesting.
Bond's the Karate Kid.
What was that?
More. Much more. Roger more.
Roger always wants more. I think the art of the swords, I think is kendo, or no, maybe kendo's one with the sticks. Can't remember what the one is with the sword, but it's
Yeah.
fancy.
Oh, pretty brutal. Killed him.
Die!
Imagine if the guy from Moonraker was here, the guy who destroyed the glass house.
That would be a bit strange if he'd been a couple of films early.
I love the way like he bows to him and then kicks him in the face. Funny scene. If I was Bond, I'd just say, I think I'll sit this one out.
You take your time. I'll just be over here having my cup of Earl Grey.
If I was him, I'd just run out the door and be like, why the fuck am I here?
Just go, walk out the door. Just turn around now, because you're not welcome anymore.
Yep. Bond's like, give me a beer.
Could be a Heineken.
Yeah. I wonder if they had Heineken in the other... I don't remember them in the old Bond films. Maybe they were, but...
I think ever since the Craig era, they've been sponsoring.
Kicks him in the face. Lol. Just like that, he just kicks him in the face, then bows. Uh-oh, this guy's a black belt. I love the way he's looking up when Bond's... when he bows his head. Oh, shit. Bond's getting his ass kicked. Oh, shit. Looks like it hurt. You there?
Sorry, I pressed the button by mistake. Yeah, Roger Moore is pretty brutal in this film. Oh!
I thought I lost my connection there for a minute when you went.
No, I accidentally muted myself for no reason. Sorry.
Yeah, jumped out the window. Got a suicide mission.
Through the window.
How did you find me? Owns this place. Owns this place. Stand back, girls. Stand back.
Oh.
Kind of funny that they know karate.
I guess it's in their culture to just be taught.
Could have gone to karate school as well. Oh, I just said they went to karate school.
Wow, you don't need Bond. You've got these two.
They went to karate school as well. Well,
Ew.
kicked him in the bollocks. I love the way Bond just pushes him over.
Oh.
Chuck him away.
This is a pretty cool scene when he escapes. Don't we come across the sheriff very soon?
Sheriff J.W. Pepper.
Are you some kind of secret agent?
I
On
don't
whose
understand
side?
this. Why didn't they like wait like a minute or two for Bond to get in the car?
Because he's an idiot.
Oh, Bond's got a boat. The Mexican screw off. Lol.
I'd rather make Mexican standoff.
Yeah. Look at this kid with the elephant. He's like, elephant, elephant. He pushes him in the water.
Uh-oh. We're tourists.
It's a nice carved elephant. Oh.
Yeah. Maybe some of these scenes aren't entirely necessary, but I mean, you know, they're fun nonetheless. When the sheriff comes in, it's nice to see him back. I actually am a fan of him. I think he's a good character.
Yeah, he's funny, good comic relief. See, the Moore films get the comedy right, unlike the Brosnan films, which just get it completely wrong.
Yeah, and that's helped by two things: the writing and the delivery. And Brosnan's movies sadly don't have the writing
Or good
Don't
delivery
have his-
lines.
Yeah, well, good delivery.
I'm afraid I'll have to heal you.
Whee!
It's a cool little chase.
Yeah, it's turning into a chase, which is good. Here he is. Good old
Goddamn water hogs!
I know it wasn't really necessary to have him in this film, but it was fun. I mean, come on, you know, he's such a delightful character.
Yeah, I've loved him in more Roger Moore films, but it was nice that we had him in two. He's just a funny character. I love his line in Live and Let Die. Live and Let Die. What are you, boy? Some kind of doomsday machine?
Secret agent on whose side?
Lol.
This isn't a bad film. I think it's more fun than it is good.
Well, I wouldn't say it's bad.
No, it's, I don't think it's bad at all. It's entertaining, but I don't know. I don't think it's a classic.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, but it is a entertaining Bond film nonetheless, you know.
It's got some great bits in it, especially the villain Scaramanga. Whoa!
Little pointy heads.
There's literally no reason for him to be in this film, but you know what? It's a laugh.
It doesn't matter, you know. The elephant is cute.
Quality looks crystal clear, and the restoration is great for the Blu-ray. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, you is ugly.
You is ugly. I love his wife, JW. Where are you? Well,
JW. I mean, it doesn't compare to the Live and Let Die boat chase, but yeah, hey, fair enough. if you want to have one in there.
It's just a fun little boat chase, you know. Doesn't damage the film. Yeah. It's cool in the GoldenEye Reloaded game. You can play as Scaramanga in multiplayer, like split screen.
That what? Sorry, 007 Legends.
No, GoldenEye Reloaded, you can play as Scaramanga on the split screen multiplayer.
Oh, sweet, cool.
Also plays Kananga, Max Soren, Tee Goldfinger.
Yeah, no one talks about Teehee anymore. JW.
No one's telling Scaramanga what to do. Scaramanga doesn't like that.
Nobody tells Scaramanga what to do.
Yeah, I love the way he assembles the gun out of the lighter and the cigarette box and stuff. I would love to have that prop from the film. It would be fucking awesome.
I agree. If you could assemble it the way he does, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. I just love the scene where he shoots him. He's very cold and calculating in this film, Christopher Lee.
I mean, those are the sort of characters that he really does play well. Like, you can never see him like doing a shouty villain, like raising his voice or anything.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Even in
sorry, go ahead.
Lord of the Rings, he when he plays Saruman, he doesn't always shout.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to. You know, I mean, I think a villain who shouts too much is a little bit could be a bit over the top. You know, if you have a villain that doesn't really raise his voice, like, you know, Lucius Malfoy or, you know, something like that, or Beckett from Pirates of the Caribbean, it could be more effective, you know, than just shouting.
Oh no, nicely.
Foo yuck.
God, she's hot. No wonder Peter Sellers married her.
Ooh. Didn't last, sadly.
Oh, shame. Yeah. God, I mean, you just can't take your eyes off her. She is just gorgeous. Especially later on when she has to walk around in a bikini. It's a sight for sore eyes.
Definitely is a sight for sore eyes. Meow. I kind of like the way she turns him down.
Yeah. I mean, for somebody who is technically, I wouldn't say dumb, but she's not as intelligent as he is. You know, she does actually have some common sense.
It's interesting that she like turns him down, but then later on she's like waiting for Bond to fuck her. It's like, I don't get it. Maybe she's just playing hard to get, you know.
I suppose so. Yeah. I mean, maybe. Also, doesn't she come across Andrea at some point?
Yeah.
As well.
I think she's just kind of playing hard to get to Bond, you know. Oh, I'm not interested in you, and then like kind of surprise him later on. But
surprise!
I just think she spends all night in the closet. I mean, if it was me, I'd have a threesome with her and Andrea.
Who needs to come out of the closet after that?
Oh, I like what she's wearing.
She's not very much.
expect the unexpected.
About time, James. About time.
Well, James Bond is always a ladies' man. He's not really the marriage type, is he?
No. Well,
I
he
mean,
tried it, but it only lasted 10 minutes.
yeah, that's true.
And it looks like he's going to try it again with Madeline 125.
I suppose he can't really be married because he's an agent. He's always out in the field. His life's always at risk and at danger, so he can't really be the marriage type.
Yeah. It's better to remain emotionally detached. No one you love gets hurt, and you're not at risk emotionally. You can compromise yourself. That's why M said orphans always make the best recruits.
Yeah. I love that line. Miss Sanders, I didn't recognize you with your clothes on.
That's why I use the old
The old 3-pillow trick.
Britt Eklund's quite young in this film.
Yeah, so I think she's probably in her 30s, maybe late 20s. I don't know.
Yeah, she does seem quite young. For Roger Moore, anyway.
I think Maud Adams in her is in her 30s here or something. I think she was 40 odd when she did Octopussy.
Oh, right. And that was actually like 9 years after this film. It's quite a while.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad they went for an older woman for Bond and Octopussy.
It made sense with the story, and also because Roger Moore was getting older as well. You know, you kind of got to have the Bond girls match up with him. They can't be too young.
Yeah. Wow, you must really abuse her for her to want him dead.
Oh wow, he's a real psycho. He is. Scaramanga.
He's a psychopath. Oh, she's dreamed about.
Oh, you sleaze.
He is a sleaze. I mean, he was about to fuck Goodnight, and now he's gonna fuck Miss Sanders.
You enjoy that, James. We'll just leave you to your moment.
Mm-hmm. If I was Goodnight, I'd be like, time for you to go, lady. I just say goodnight. Just get out of here.
Get in the wardrobe.
I love it. It's like a bedroom farce.
This is something that you would see in like a comedy play. You know, like between the three of them. You know, one of them's trying to hide while the other two have a conversation, and it all goes horribly wrong, and vice versa. I think that would be quite fun.
Well, to be honest, I wouldn't mind banging either of them. Interesting. Do you think she was listening into them fucking?
Hopefully not. She'd have been there for a good 5 hours.
Well, does Bond last that long, or does he only last a minute?
I guess she would know.
I feel bad for Goodnight. I mean, I wish I was there for her.
Stuck in the wardrobe.
I wish I was there for her. Scaramanga's boat. You know, maybe she
Yeah.
should have left earlier and not had sex with Bond. That way, Scaramanga wouldn't have been suspicious of her.
Yeah. But I mean, he's not an idiot. He knows.
And she's like, "Oh, it was a double feature." You know, double crossing him was the stupidest thing to do. That's how she dies.
Bitch move. Well, not say bitch move yet. She didn't realise what would happen to her after that. 2 hours. Oh dear.
Well, Bonds, it's your own fault for being a sleazeball.
It's not about to stop, dear James, is it? You know, anything for some fun.
The way he says your turn will come. What a sexist pig.
Yeah. Again, sexist times. Women weren't treated very well.
Well, I suppose he's just a misogynistic git, you know? That's the whole point of him. Even Daniel Craig's Bond's a sexist as well.
Sexist, misogynist dinosaur.
Oh, boxing! Oh, kickboxing, that's shit.
Oh, it's about 50 minutes to go.
Pacing is not too bad.
Not bad. It's not the quickest film, but it, you know, moves on okay.
Not as slow as Thunderball.
Oh, thank God.
Quicker pace than For Your Eyes Only. I think her death scene here is done really well.
Yeah, Andrew's death is chilling. And she just sat there, doesn't say anything.
Like you just see that you know, the way she's just staring out into space. That you know, yeah, she's dead. A shot her in the tit.
I think it's more the the chest.
Yeah, I know. I was joking. You know, you feel bad for her. I mean, she didn't deserve that.
Oh.
Oh. And Scaramanga is such a dickhead. He just kills his girlfriend like that without any remorse.
Yeah, shows how much he cares about his people.
Strange way of showing your gratitude. Mistress cannot serve two masters.
Most gratifying. Well,
I think the two of them have great chemistry on screen. Christopher Lee and Roger Moore. I think they got on really well when they made this film.
yeah, I think they were friends.
They're very good friends.
Yeah.
One day his handler deceived him and he went to Lady.
I like the story that he tells.
I emptied my stage present. Not for an eye. Not.
Get your ice cream.
Bond got the Solex agitator. He discovered he liked killing people even more. Oh wow, nice guy.
Whatever you do, don't lose it. Whatever you do, don't lose it. I have to get back to help James. Something's going on.
Well, it's good morning now. Good night.
A midget? Good night.
Could you imagine if Bond said good night, good night?
Oh. This guy Manga's very scary as a villain. Like,
Yeah.
you just never know what he's going to do.
Nick knock, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Nick knock, going to roll home.
Good night, sir. Honey, what? Gave it on about?
I wonder how small he is, Hervé Villachez.
I think he must be about 3 foot or something.
Yeah, maybe even smaller than that. I think Roger Moore's 6'2" and Christopher Lee's like 6'5".
Yeah, Christopher Lee's very, very tall man. I think the height, is fine, and it works for this film.
Yeah.
When the two of them stand back.
I mean, Roger Moore's tall as well. He's only a few inches taller than Roger Moore, so it doesn't really matter.
It's weird how Goodnight didn't turn around and look.
Yeah. Women. Lol. The midget's car. Better fucking hurry up before the car gets away. I love the way Bond just steals the car. The nice car he's got there, the Braun car. Braun's car.
See how long it lasts. Just smashes through the window of the car and like
I love Sheriff J.W. Pepper.
JW.
You're that English secret agent from England.
I believe Clifton James is still around now, isn't he?
Oh, Clifton James?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he is around anymore.
Oh, right.
He passed away a couple of years ago.
Oh, right. I must have missed that then. Oh.
I love that line. You're that English secret agent from England. Where else would he be from? I think this is a good chase scene. I enjoy this scene.
Oh, yeah, he died in 2017. He was 96.
Oh, fuck. Well,
Oh,
he's a good age to live.
a long and happy life.
He looks a bit like a fat James Cagney. The sheriff JW Baby, the loser we had is sneak police. I'd be deputized. I love Pepper. It works well with Roger as well. A nice car.
Yeah, very nice.
This is a pretty good chase. One of the highlights of the film. Especially the bit where they go over.
Looking back on this film, I don't think it's quite as good as I remembered it to be, but it's still decent. Like, I think it's enjoyable, but I don't think it's as good as I remembered it. I think the third act is probably the best. We get to Scaramanga's lair.
So what would you give it, like an 8 out of 10?
Maybe even a 7. I don't know. I'll have to see when we get to the lair. I think I gave it an 8 before. Like, I enjoy it. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy it. And it's better than For Your Eyes Only.
Yeah. I do definitely prefer the other, some of the other Roger Moore films. Like
I mean,
Spy Love Me, Live and Let Die, View to a Kill.
Spy Who Loved Me.
Yeah, just said that, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, coming up, obviously, you got a classic moment. The whistle.
Yeah. Originally, I think I gave this a 10 out of 10, but I'd probably give it like a 8 now, or a 7. Probably an 8.
Yeah.
This is a fun moment here.
Look how the score reminisces the song.
Weird. The last time I watched this was a lot slower. Watching this again, it's quicker than I remember.
Nick Nack.
Probably worth giving up.
He's actually kind of cute. Funny thinking about it. He's got that cheeky smile. Dun, 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 dun.
The Bond theme song here sounds a little similar to the Living Daylights one.
Yeah. I think they changed it up a little bit to the Living Daylights.
What the hell?
Oh yeah, this bit, classic moment in the series.
I sure am, boy.
I sure am, boy.
I love this scene.
But yeah, maybe the sound is a bit stupid, but it's still a really cool moment.
It's a great stunt.
I mean, one freaking take they got that in. They should be very proud of that.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that they got it to do a 360 in the air and then land, it's amazing.
They've often tried to break the Guinness World Record loads of times over the years in the Bond series.
Yeah. Well, Spectre, when they exploded Blofeld's lair, that was the biggest explosion in film history.
Yeah, and then in Casino Royale, the car spinning around 7 times.
Yeah.
Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun.
It's kind of cool that his car can fly.
Yeah.
Turns into a plane.
Arr. Like Roger Moore's green shirt.
Oh yeah, the safari kind of shirt. Let's go get him, boy!
And I'm from the economy store.
Be nice if they brought back Pepper for View to a Kill, but yeah. This is a funny scene.
You see you boys on the ball. Louisiana State Police. Here. This is the Law Enforcement Association. Me and my father. What the hell you doing? What the hell you doing? Take me my wallet back.
His wife is probably fainted or had a heart attack or something, wondering where he is.
Yeah.
Pretty clever how he attached that to the car.
Yeah. Thunderbirds are go. It's a flying car. Why did they actually do that? Get that car to fly. Amazing.
No idea. It's moving logic.
Police brutality. Well, they haven't seen a flying car before.
Not yet. James, where are you? I'm in the boot.
Open up the boot.
Uh-oh. James' face.
Can't believe it. Flying car. Oh, Q, shut up.
Why do they move to the slanted ship? Why doesn't Bond just go to the office and see him?
Well, I mean, what would be the point traveling all the way to London, CM, when you could just meet him in, Buckeye?
Oh yeah, I suppose so. He's there already.
Otherwise, said like "shut up, Q" twice. Something you could say about Q, maybe he does go on a bit.
Well, every so often.
He likes his techno babble.
Yeah. Man with the golden gun.
The man with the golden cum.
Oh god, sorry, I'm getting tired now.
Oh, we're nearly there.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't get much sleep last night because I went to the Avengers thing. But hey, it was my own fault. So. I woke up at 9 o'clock this morning, surprisingly. Yeah, the third act of the movie.
Yeah, the final half.
Scaramangers.
Yeah, I love this part.
I think I do need to reassess some of the Bond movies. I need to redo some of the old reviews.
Oh, well, you're
Ones I haven't watched for a while.
gonna give this a 0? Joking.
No. It's a good one, but it's not a great one, I don't think.
No one said shit or anything.
Oh, no, of course not. I mean, most of the movies are all enjoyable in their own way, well, with the possible exception of Die Another Day.
Well, and Tomorrow Never Dies as well.
Yeah.
Loved your rant on that. Tomorrow Never Dies.
Jeez. Basically, it's a video game.
When you're like, I tried to like it, but guys, I'm sorry, it was crap.
I understand if people enjoy it as a fun action film, but really, the story lets it down so much.
It's just action scene after action scene after action scene. There's no weight to it.
It's like a video game.
I think we can all agree that Brosnan had the worst era.
Yeah, I suppose he did. Yeah. Although the location here is great. I love the island.
Yeah.
The wide panoramic shots that we're getting at the moment, especially on Blu-ray. I mean, it looks again as if it was shot recently.
Yeah.
Whee! Going for a slash. I'll be right back.
Tell Slash that Axel said hi. This is a cool scene. I like the scene where they arrive on the beach on Scaramanga's lair. I mean, I agree fully. I don't think this is a classic film, but it's gone up from the last time I watched it. Last time I watched it, it really went down in my opinion. Watching it again, it's kind of gone slightly up again. I mean, I kind of agree with Calvin Dyson. This film is sort of weird for me. Like, it goes up and it goes down on different viewings.
Because I am so delighted to see you again. On this toy.
I laugh. He calls a gun a harmless toy. They kill people. Well,
We have so much in common. We have so much to discuss. We never have time. Ours is the loneliest profession, so let us spend a few pleasant hours together. How can I refuse such a gracious invitation? Splendid! Splendid!
I love Roger Moore and Christopher Lee. They work very well together.
By the way, where's Miss Woodman? Around here somewhere. Don't wait for her to leave so she doesn't see. How do you like my island? Bit off the beaten track, isn't it? It's rent-free. I do my landlords an occasional favor. Cozy arrangement.
It's a very nice island to live on. I mean, my God, the guy must be completely minted millionaire.
We're entirely self-supporting. We have every electrical load-saving device you could possibly think of.
Ah, there you are. I think the final act, like on Scaramanga's lair, is probably my favorite part of the film.
I agree. The third act is definitely the best. Can't remember though. What was his plan in the end? Like, what did he want to do? Like,
I think he wanted to use the energy from the sun to create that laser machine.
oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, he wanted the solar energy.
I love the set here. Like, the set here is brilliant. Ken Adam always outdoes himself with these amazing sets. I can't believe he never won an Oscar for his set design.
Yeah, I mean, at least once he should have got an Oscar, or at least a nomination.
I mean, look at these sets. I mean, he should have deserved like 20 Oscars, for this set alone,
It's the attention to detail that's amazing. I mean, the fact that it's got so much scope is really impressive. I bet this set was built in Pinewood. I can imagine this being in Pinewood.
He deserved loads of Oscars for the set design he did. Like, I love the set design he did for the Spy Love Me, like the two ships inside, the big ship, like the two submarines.
Yeah,
I think that set he built in the Spy Love Me was like the biggest set ever at the time. Over the two ships.
really, what the biggest set ever for film?
Yeah, for a film, yeah, the submarine set, like the ship set with the two submarines inside it. I think the biggest set ever made at the time for a film.
That must have cost a fucking fortune.
Yeah, millions, God. Or thousands, whatever.
I mean, for the time, it's really impressive. I mean, the artwork with the production design for all the Bond movies, even the shit ones, are to be appreciated. I mean, Peter Lamont, who does it now, I think he also does a good job. But I think they do go out to a lot more locations as well as having all the sets.
Yeah, I mean, the sets even now hold up really, really well.
Yeah, I think also particularly, I think for me the best set of the '60s might have to be, well, one of the best would be the volcano from You Only Live Twice.
Yeah. For me, the best set that Ken Adam did, though, was probably the one from Spy Love Me. Just great set. Love that.
And that one's probably, yeah, as you said, the biggest one.
Ooh,
That grab you.
Oh, we've got a radio. So you can listen to BBC. That was Kanangi to say, ingenious.
Ingenious. Whoa. I mean, the suit that Roger Moore's wearing now, you can imagine, like, if Daniel Craig wore that today, that would probably look a little bit silly on him.
More suits Roger Moore.
Yeah, there are some suits that work better with other Bonds.
It's a pretty smart suit, anyway.
Yeah. Craig will wear the white tux again for Bond 25.
Yeah, it's a shame he didn't wear it much in Spectre, but when he did wear it, it was awesome.
Yeah, mainly just the one scene on the train.
Yeah.
But it's on the poster, though.
Yeah. Interesting here where he blows up Bond's only method of escaping. Good line. This is the part I really like. That's what I call trouble.
Bonjour, Mr. Bond. I am Nick Nack.
Like the name drop there. You must admit now, Mr. Bond, I am undeniably the man with the golden gun. So Nick makes all his food.
She's personal butler.
Bit small for a butler. Ooh.
Wow. She's pretty smoking in that bikini.
I think if Bond got killed by him, he'd steal Goodnight for himself.
More than likely, and he'd probably force her to live like that in the bikini the whole time.
Why not?
This is really interesting. This dinner scene.
Yeah. Red Eklund's looking fucking smoking. Ow! I love this like line coming up. He's like, "There's a 4-letter word describing you, and you're full of it."
Yeah, and I think they referenced that with Timothy Dalton, The Living Daylights. we have a saying, Yogi, you're full of it.
Yeah.
Another line I like that Scaramanga says is like every great artist, I want to create an indisputable masterpiece.
Yeah.
He's a visionary.
That's true, yeah. I like the way he pisses off Scaramanga. It's like, there's a useful 4-letter word and you're full of it. I like the way this Scaramanga thinks he's like Bond's equal. He's like, oh, we're he's like, oh yeah, to us, Mr. Bond, we are the best. Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
It happens. He's got a point.
Christopher Lee is a national. What he was a national treasure. I think he was so good at what he did. A very wise man, very talented man, very lovely man. He was just a very good actor. And it's a shame that he's no longer with us.
Yeah. Same with Roger Murray, national treasure as well. It's a shame that both of them are gone now, but I mean, they did live very long, so that was good. Kind of weird that, because like growing up, all the Bonds were alive, but it's kind of weird now that Roger Moore's the only one that's gone. I mean, Connery will probably be joining them soon. I mean, he's 88, I think, or something.
Wow. And Connery's quite rough now. I think he's still got Parkinson's.
I think so.
Oh.
Oh, that black guy's checking out. Good night. Ooh. I love this duel. It's great.
This is one of the best final confrontations in a Bond movie.
Agreed, yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit. Scaramanga's made a run for it.
This is pretty tense. Oh, pervert.
He's a weirdo. Ugh. An ugly fuck as well.
Wanna have fun in the funhouse?
Welcome to the house of fun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. I don't know why he gets pissed off at the end when Bond kills Scaramanga, because he's like, oh, if you kill him, this is all mine. It's like, surely you'd want him to die. But yeah. Yeah, I love the Funhouse set.
Even Nick now gets the press.
I've never killed a midget before, but it could always be a first time.
Oh dear.
Bond isn't the man with the golden gun, he's the man with the wall for PPK.
Ka-ching! Oh dear. The visuals in this scene are really creepy and eerie. Very effective.
Knick-knack.
Salute. I think Knick-Knack always has too much fun.
Kind of like the psychological game of the funhouse.
Yeah. Must be weird for Bond. Nothing seems to phase him.
Yes. Not about the money, money, money.
The money. Roger Moore's very good in this scene. He's sort of settled into the role quite well, actually, with ease.
Yeah.
He was able to be a little bit looser in Live and Let Die, though.
Yeah, he's more serious in this one. Live and Let Die is more humorous, but yeah. He still has his funny lines in this one, though.
Knick-Knack.
Scene kind of reminded me of the scene from Empire Strikes Back, like where we have Luke jumping down, like after he pushes Vader down.
Fun.
I like the lighting.
Scaramanga likes to lure people in this psychotic game.
Garamanga's a gay boy. Joking.
You're like, oh shit, where's he gone? Just vanished.
Yeah. I love the music here and the tension.
Well, in fact, this climax is more about tension.
Yeah.
It's like a big, huge fight between Bond and Scaramanga. It's not like a fist fight or anything. It's like almost a mind game, really. Battle of wits.
Yeah. I love the way Bond takes him out as well.
Oh yes.
Very clever. I love that look on his face before he dies. Like,
Oh
how
shit.
the kind of look on his face is like, how the fuck did you do that? You know?
She must be cold.
He's as cold as ice.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Good night, you murderer. Oh shit! Absolute zero.
Yeah, she's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
So I guess Bond's just gonna keep that suit. Well,
suppose so. He wears such a range of different suits in this film.
I suppose, you know, if Scaramanga tailored a suit for Bond, then why not keep it?
I lent you my coat. I lent you my coat.
You did.
Yes.
There's more to you than meets the eye, but
I'll turn the machine off now.
Better get out of there before it goes fucking bye-bye.
Well, I saw the signs of the doctor say goodbye.
He's looking fucking sexy though in that bikini.
Oh, I was going to say, I thought you talked about Roger Moore for a second there. I was like, what?
Nobody, I'm not gay.
No bikinis for him.
No, that would be not a nice sight.
It wouldn't be proper.
Pushes the bottom of her arse.
Push the button and let me know.
Uh-oh. Oh, this scene is
Oh. Good night. She doesn't listen very well.
push every damn button.
Yeah. Push the button and let me know before I get the wrong idea and go.
It's quite a good scene, like where the Cloud turns off the beam.
I suppose that's why he had the machine in the first place on the island, because he'd get more sunlight, I suppose.
Uh-oh. Oh dear. Yeah, if it was over in Northern Ireland, it would never work.
Never ever?
Well, it is the wettest country in Europe. Oh shit. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Look at your head burned off, Bond. Get your head out of the fucking beam! Uh-oh. Pretty cool climax.
Oh, fuck. Oh, you can swim. Don't be a wuss. That was spectacular.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Darling, who's at the wheel?
George.
George?
Lazenby. Lol. You know, he said George would be fun if he said Lazenby. Lazenby reappeared as the captain of the boat. Oh.
Yeah. I like the ending on the ship though. Good night, and then they have to fight Knick Knack for the last time.
Good evening, good night.
Good night, sir.
Ew. Bond always gets his pussy. Uh-oh.
A buster.
Knick Knack.
Knick Knack, paddywhack, give me like a bone.
I like Knick Knack. He's a good henchman.
You big bully.
Bond's trying to get him. Oh shit, he's gonna get the drinks out. Oh shit. Be careful you don't cut yourself.
Oh, Roger, you're not helping me by doing all that. You're wasting perfectly good wine. You'll be sorry.
I may be small, but I never forget.
Let me out, you big bully.
She thinks he threw him overboard. Oh, she's gonna get a Jolly Roger. She's gonna get Jolly Rogered.
Well, of course. I mean, you know, it wouldn't be Bond without him having his bit of fun with the ladies.
I love this line here. She's just coming, sir.
Yeah.
Quite literally, after Bond's done with her.
Oh, God, yeah. 3 hours later.
Hold on, sir.
Oh.
Hey, blows out. Good night. Say she's part of MI6, isn't she?
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Good night. Good night, sir. Good night. Good night, sir.
Good night, sir. Nick Nack. Good night. Thank you.
I love this.
Nice reworking of the song. Well, a bit slower. It's good.
Still good.
But he's hired. That was a good film. I enjoyed that.
No one can catch him. No hitman can match him. With his $1 million skill. Golden shot means another poor victim. Glittering end. All right, seal erase anyone.
Get it done. I like this credit version, but probably prefer the original version.
Yeah. James Bond will return. The Spy Love Me.
Back then, they used to have the titles.
Yeah, they didn't make you wait for 4 years and announce nothing.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, that was the Man with the Golden Gun. So, Jack, what were your overall thoughts?
Overall, I think it's a pretty good film. I used to love this a lot more when I was younger. It's my brother's favorite Bond film. I don't know if it still is now, but I think it still might be. But I think it's a pretty damn good film. I mean, it's a good second outing for Roger Moore's Bond. I think Christopher Lee's Scaramanga is great. I like the locations like Thailand and Macau. Sheriff J.W. Pepper's good, like Knick Knack. Good Night, I think, is a good Bond girl, and I like.
Good night, sir.
Sorry?
Good night, sir.
Yeah, she's just coming, so. Yeah. Yeah, I think Good Night is good. I also like Miss Saunders, like played by Maud Adams, who returned him Octopussy, and no, I think overall it's a pretty good film. I mean, some good action scenes like the car chase, the car flip. That's cool. I like the finale action scene between Bond and Scaramanga on Scaramanga's island, and I think he works really well with Roger Moore. I couldn't really picture them. I couldn't really picture anyone else with Christopher Lee as Scaramanga.
Yeah.
Some pretty good scenes as well. I like the scene where he's interrogating her and the scene where he's pointing the gun at the guy's crotch, you know. So overall, I think it's a pretty good film. I'll probably give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, this probably isn't quite as good as I remembered it to be, but it's still enjoyable. It's got its moments. I think that some of the pacing in the middle was a little slow. But I really like the villains. Scaramanga is fantastic. His Knick Knack. I think Knick Knack is funny. He's hilarious. He's kind of cute as well. The Bond girls are good. Even though Andrew is kind of sort of a defenseless woman, you know, a victim of Scaramanga. I think Maud Adams does a great job. Although I think her chemistry with Moore improves in Octopussy. Britt Eklund is great as Goodnight. Even though she's not my favorite Bond girl, she's a decent Bond girl. She's pretty gorgeous, so you know that's always nice. The sets are great, production design fantastic, especially Scaramanga's lair. The final climax in the Fanatic is very intense, which I like. I also love the Lulu song for the movie, The Man with the Golden Gun. I think is vastly underrated, and the lyrics to me make perfect sense. People criticize the song for not having lyrics that make sense. I think the lyrics are fine, and they actually make perfect sense to me. You should hear the lyrics for Die Another Day. But yeah, it's a good one. It's not my favorite.
Wait, did you say she did lyrics for Die Another Day?
No, I said, oh, you should hear the lyrics for Die Another Day.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, God.
Also, the gun barrel is good, and the music score by John Barry is also pretty good. Um, yeah, just some pacing that could have been tightened up. A couple of things here and there, but nothing major. I think it's a decent movie. It's fun. I would probably score it a 7 out of 10. So I may have to re-review it, or I'm gonna reassess some of the Bond movies and re-review them maybe before Bond 25 comes out. Just because some of my opinions have changed as well. But this is a good outing for Roger Moore. It's not my favourite one of his. I prefer quite a number of his other films, but this is definitely better than For Your Eyes Only. But yeah, no, it's a very enjoyable film. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I've got to say anyway. Anything you want to say, Jack, before we finish?
Fucking eat me! Joking. Yeah.
Anything relevant you want to say?
No, I was joking. No, it's been fun. And now I've commented on all the Moore films. Maybe we should do a Connery film next, because I don't think we've done that many Connery films.
I know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say.
Doctor No.
Oh, I didn't think you were gonna say that. I thought you were gonna say Thunderball.
Well, if you want to, just to get it out of the way.
Well, I never want to, but
Yeah.
we'll see. I mean,
we may as well get it out of the way.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
it has been requested for us to do for a long time. So
yeah, not only that, but I don't want to do that as I don't want to keep putting it off. I don't want to do that as the last Bond commentary, because I would kind of stuck. Yeah.
To be fair, the last Bond commentary we'll probably do is Bond 25, whenever that comes out on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
With Craig. But,
yeah. Maybe we should do that next for our next commentary or our next Bond commentary, because I think Sam Harrison's been requesting it for a long time now, and
he has waited a while for it. So.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it, why not? Let's just get out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Next Bond commentary will be Thunderball, if we can stay awake for it. But yeah, no, that's our commentary for The Man with the Golden Gun. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave your comments down below. What do you think of the movie? Do you like it or do you not? And stay tuned for more Bond-related content. Hopefully we'll have some more news for Bond 25 over the coming months. Like the title would be good, but oh well, we'll see. Okay. Thank you guys all for watching and listening. I'm Ollie. This is Jack. See ya.